So, okay, yeah. So, good evening, everyone. Can you guys confirm am I audible or not? And till that time, let me do the setup also. Open, hold. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm audible, right? So, guys, can you write in the chat who all are pursuing BTech or who all are have done the graduation and from what degree you have? Please write in the chat. Okay, BCA, BE. Okay, sorry. Okay, great. BTech, Computer Science and Engineering. Okay, great, great. I can see people doing BTech and most of you are doing BCA and yeah, like BCA and BTech, right? Some of you are doing BCS, yeah, BCom also. Okay, great. So, guys, like all of you are thinking of switching to the IT field or just for the knowledge purpose you are attending this session, like learning C language. Till that time, let me share my screen, right? Yeah. Okay, great. Knowledge switch to IT. Okay, learning IT field. Like most of you are thinking of switching to IT field. Okay, yeah. Okay, to upskills. Right. Great, great. So, guys, it is great that you want to switch to IT field, and today the demand of IT like industry is growing, right? So you will be having a lot of opportunities. So if you are having the right learning curve, you will get the job and you will get placed. Okay, okay, great. How to build a career. Okay, related to the career part, related to the assignment attendance part, we will be discussing at the end of the session. Okay, till that time, let's start our session, right? So, in the yesterday session, we discussed about two data type, right? That is our integer data type and our character data type, right, everyone? And we saw like how these data get stored behind the scene inside the memory, right? They get converted, like if I have the decimal format data, the decimal format data get converted to the binary format data, and that binary format data gets stored inside the memory, right? And we saw like what is decimal format data, what is binary format data, what is hexadecimal format data. So guys, my question here is like, let's take a quiz. Okay, like the data gets stored inside the memory, right? So this memory has some address. Can you guys tell me in which format the address is? In which format we have the address? Like we are not having assignment from today's session, we will be having the assignment. Okay, so you will get the assignment related to the assignment. We will be discussing at the end of the session, right? Yeah. Start and end address. Now, my question here is कि yes, we have some address, right? That is the starting address and some end address here, right? So my question here is in which format this address is? We have discussed this point yesterday, right? This address is in decimal format, binary format, or some other format, guys. Correct. So I'm getting correct answer from Shashank. He's saying ki hey, Dinesh also, we have hexa decimal format. Right, everyone? And can you guys tell me how much byte integer takes inside the memory? Okay. How much byte integer takes inside the memory? And we saw like what is hexadecimal format in the yesterday session, right? Those who have any confusion, please visit to the yesterday session, right? So integer take 4 byte. And what about character, guys? What about character? Character takes, yeah, correct, 4 byte. What about character? Correct, 1 byte. And guys, how the data is stored for character? Anyone? How the data is stored for character? Please write in the chat. How the data is stored for character? What happens behind the scene? So this character data will get converted first to what? Correct. So here Shashank is correct. He's saying here the character data will get converted to the ASCII code from the ASCII table. Right, everyone? Yeah. Not directly binary format. Okay. It will first get converted to the ASCII code, and after that this ASCII code will get converted to the binary format. And after that, this data will get stored inside the computer memory. Right, everyone? And after that, we saw one type of conversion, right? In the yesterday session, we saw one type of conversion, that is implicit type of conversion. And can you guys tell me this kind of conversion is done by which person? Okay, who does this kind of conversion? Anyone? Programmer or something else? Okay, something else. Please write in the chat. Correct. So, like I'm getting correct answer. Ki this is done by the compiler. And guys, why compiler? Please write in the chat. Why compiler? Why compiler does this kind of conversion? Why compiler does this kind of conversion? Because there is probability of no loss of data. Right, everyone? Because there is a probability of no loss of data. Right? And we also saw this kind of conversion can happen when I have a smaller data type value and I want to transfer this smaller data type value to a larger data type container, right? Then this kind of conversion will be performed by the compiler, right, everyone? So now I have one question. Please write in the chat what will be the output of this one, right? If you got the idea till now, then this time I have here I have a let's take a variable, right? Let's declare a variable here. Int num is equal to 97. Okay, and after that I have one more variable. Int num1 is equal to 309. Right, everyone? And what I am doing? I am creating one char ch, and I am saying ki hey char ch is equal to num. Okay, and at the same time I'm creating one more character variable, that is char ch1, and I'm saying char ch1 is equal to num1. Okay, everyone? After that, here what I'm printing the value of ch here, that is %c. Okay, and %c dash %c, right? And here what I have to print? I have to print the value of ch, and I have to print the value of ch1. So guys, what output I will get on the output screen? What output I will get? What will be the output when I am printing the value of ch, and what will be the output when I am printing the value of ch1? Please write in the chat. Okay, value of ch and value of ch1. So here I am getting answer. Please try to be more interactive, right? The more you will try to answer, the more you will get the the more you will be able to use your brain, right? So the more you will be able to clear your doubt. So from like what I suggest, please try to answer everyone, right? So here, like I am getting answer ki hey, we will get error and we will get A. Guys, for which part we will get A and for which part we will get error? Anyone? And Mohan is saying number. Okay, like there are a lot of confusion in the chat. Like someone is saying error, someone is saying number, and What about CH1, Naman and Samarth? What about CH1? What output I will get? And those who are saying A, they are saying A for CH, right? But what about CH1? Okay. What about CH1, guys? Okay. So let's see that part, right? CH1, yeah. So here let's run the code, and after that we will discussing why we are getting this answer, right? So let's save the code here. Okay, let's see. Clear? So those who have attended the yesterday class, like now you will get the benefit. Okay, like why we are getting this kind of behavior in C language. Okay, and the same concept is applied for C++ also and for Java also, right? The same thing, right? So here we have to run this part, that is okay. I have to be inside which folder? Let's see the folder name. So here inside C Bootcamp, right? Okay, and after that I have to run the code, right? Let's clear the screen and now compile the code. Let's see what output I will get. So here guys, you can see for CH, okay, for CH I am getting A, right everyone? For CH I am getting A, but for CH1 I am getting some 5 value, right? I am getting some answer here. For CH I am getting A, for CH1 I am getting 5. Let's see that part, right? So here this 97 is what, guys? This 97 is a ASCII code of A, lowercase a character, right? So that's why we are getting A somehow. But what about this 309? Why I am getting this 5? Why I am getting some random value here, right? Let's see that part. So here what we are doing here, we are saying ki, hey, we have two variable, that is num, int num is equal to 97, okay, and after that let's take the first case, right? Int num is equal to 97, and what I am doing here, char ch is equal to num, right? And after that I am printing this ch here, right? Ch here, okay. And what output we are getting? We are getting A. Let's see that part. So guys, what will happen behind the scene? Let's assume this is our computer memory, right? And for int num is equal to 97, 4 byte will get allocated, right? Let's assume this is a 4 byte that get allocated to this num variable, and let's assume the starting address is 700, then this will be 701, 702, 703, and this is 704, right everyone? Can you guys tell me, you are saying ki, hey, integer occupies 4 byte, so 4 byte will get allocated, right? But the actual information will be stored in how many bytes? Okay, the actual information of num will be stored in how many bytes? Please write in the chat. Yesterday we discussed this part, right? Please write in the chat, guys. Actual information require how many bytes? 8, 8, correct. Like most of you are correct here. They are saying ki, hey, not 8 byte, not 8 byte, guys. 8 byte or 8 bits? You're saying 8, 8, 8. Like everyone is saying 8. What 8? Like you have to specify the unit also, right? 8 bits, right? 8 bits. So yeah, it is 8 bits, right? Why? Because we are saying ki, hey, yesterday we saw that formula, right? If I have 8 places, right? If I have 8 places, that is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, then how many possible combination I can make if I have just two options, that is 0 and 1? We can make 2 to the power 8 possible combination, right everyone? And what will be the decimal format data I can store here at 8 places? That will be from 0 to 255, right everyone? That will be equal to 0 to 2 to the power n minus 1, right everyone? And this 97 is in this range, that is from 0 to 255. So you are saying ki, hey, this 97 will get converted to the binary format. Let's assume the binary format of 97 is 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 2 3 4 5 6 7 and one more 0, right? Let's assume this is the binary format of 97. So what will happen, since you are saying ki, hey, this 97 is in this range, that is from 0 to 255, and this 8 is what, number of bits, right everyone? Number of bits. So this information will be stored in 8 bits. 8 bits means what? 8 bits means 1 byte, right everyone? 8 bits means 1 byte. So this data will get stored in this block, that is 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0, and the remaining block will be filled with 0 0 0, that is 8 zeros here, 8 zeros here, and 8 zeros here, right everyone? After that, what we are doing, we will move to the next line. The next line is what? This line, char ch is equal to num here, right everyone? Char ch is equal to num. So here what we are doing, we are fetching the data. Okay, we are fetching this data, that is the num data. The num data is what? This whole information. This whole information is num ka data. Okay, and we are saying ki, hey, we are having the assignment operator. So first right hand side part gets calculated, and after that whatever result will be there, that result will be stored in the left hand side part. So I will take this data. Okay, and here what I have ch. Okay, I have ch, that is of character type. So 1 byte will get allocated to this character ch. Okay, let's assume the starting address is 800. This is 801, right everyone? And what will happen, this ch will say ki, hey, since I have 1 byte storage, so I will do what? I will just read 1 byte of data. That is, I will just read this 1 byte of data. Whatever information is there, I will take this information and I will store here. That is 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 0. Okay, it is not my business. Ch will say ki, hey, it is not my business to store this part. Okay, to store this part. Okay, ch will not store this part. Ch will just store the data of 1 byte. Okay, and after that what you are doing, you are printing ch. So what will happen here, guys? This information will be converted to the decimal format, and after that it will see, since I have to print character data, so this decimal format data will get converted to the character format data. And this character format, that is, this is 97, this 97, the corresponding character is what? A. This A will get printed on the output screen, right everyone? Please write in the chat if it is clear for this use case. Sana, like, sir, but you have any doubt? Please write in the chat. Okay. Till that point, everyone is clear why we are getting A on the output screen? Yes or no? Please write in the chat. Yeah. So here, let's see with the help of an example. Let's assume I have 4-liter capacity bucket. Okay, and the name of the bucket is num here. And I have 1-liter capacity bucket, and the name of the bucket is ch here, right? And this case, this one, in this particular case, what we are having, we are having this one, right? We are having the overall capacity is what? 4 liter, but the actual information is stored in 1 liter, right? The actual information is stored in 1 liter. So guys, what will happen? The moment you will try to transfer the water from this bucket to this bucket, what will happen? The whole container will get filled, right? The whole container will get filled. That is 1 liter. Okay, 1 liter, right everyone? This is a use case. Let's see the next use case. What will happen now? Now what I have, the second case is what? Here I have int num1 is equal to 309, right everyone? And after that, you are saying char ch1 is equal to num1, right? Char ch1 is equal to num1 here. And what you are doing, you are printing, you are saying printf percent %c and ch1, right? Now you are printing this data, that is ch1. So now again what will happen, let's see that part also. This time guys, we have this data, that is 309. Can you guys tell me, like what will happen? 4 byte will get allocated, right? This we know, 4 byte will get allocated to this variable num1. Let's assume this is 900, this is 901, this is 902, this is 903, and this is 904, right everyone? And this time the actual information will require how many byte? My question here is, the actual information will require how many byte? How many byte guys? Please write in the chat. This time, anyone? I am expecting answer from at least 3 to 4 people, right? Okay, or more than, like if you are understood the concept, then more than 3 to 4 people, yeah. More than 1 byte, nearly 2 byte. Correct, correct. Mohan is correct here. He's saying here more than 1 byte, that is 2 byte, right? So why he's saying this part? Because we know 2 to the power 8 is equal to 0 to 255, right? 8 bit means 1 byte, right? This we have discussed yesterday. And this 309 is greater than this range. That is, this 309 will lie somewhere here. That means this 309 will require more than 1 byte. Let's assume this 309 is acquiring 2 byte this time, right? 2 byte, okay? And the remaining container, like remaining block, is filled with zeros. That is 8 zeros here and 8 zeros here, right everyone? So now what we have, at the second line we are having one variable ch, right? So let's create a ch here, okay, ch1. And again, since it is a character data type, so it will acquire 1 byte. Let's assume the starting address is 1000. What will be the end address? 1001, right? And again this ch1 will say ki, hey, what I will do, I will read the data of one block. I will read the data of one block here, right? That is this block here, this block. So whatever data is here, that data will get stored here, right? That data will get stored here, right? And the remaining part will be left. Right? So here, let's assume I have some information. So the remaining part will get left. So what will happen? I will get some random value. Okay, I will get some random value, that is garbage value. Okay, garbage value. We are not getting the error. We are getting the garbage value. Why we are not getting the error? Let's see that part also, right? Again, you have 4-liter container. Okay, and this time the name of the container is what? Num1. And you have 1-liter container. Okay, 1-liter container, and the name of the container is what? ch1. And this time you are saying ki, hey, I have to hold 309, I have to hold the information of 309. That will require 2 liter, that will require 2 byte. Okay, so the water this time is 2 liter, right everyone? So the moment you will try to transfer the water from this bucket, that is from num1 to ch1, what will happen? My container will get filled, right? 1 liter of water will get filled inside the ch1, but the remaining 1 liter of water will be overflowed, right? So we have the information of 1 liter of water, but for the remaining 1 liter of water we don't have the information. So what the system will do, it will read this information, and that's why, since there is some loss of water, there is some loss of data, that's why we are getting some random value, and that random value in programming is called garbage value, right everyone? Garbage value here, okay, because we are getting some random information here. Everyone is clear till this point? Okay, Yamni, about the attendance, about the assignment, we will be discussing at the end of the session. But related to the session, if you have any doubt, Yamni, please write in the chat. Okay. Till this point, everyone is clear. Why we are getting 5 here on the output screen? What is the reason behind it? Yes. Okay. Yes or no? Yeah. Please write in the chat. Okay. So guys, what is happening here? We are having some. Okay. This time here, right? So when I have a 4-liter container, okay, or when I have a larger container, and when I'm transferring the data of a larger container to a smaller container, that is, this time I am transferring the data from larger data type, okay, larger data type to smaller data type, right? Then what will happen? This time we have the probability of loss of data, right? There can be a loss of data, there may not be a lot of data, right? But there is a chance of loss of data, right? Probability of loss of data, right? And when there is a probability of loss of data, when there is a probability ki hey, some information will get lost, then my compiler will say ki hey, now I will not take care of this kind of conversion. I will not take care of this kind of conversion. Programmer, you are taking the risk. Okay, programmer like compiler is saying to the programmer ki hey programmer, you are taking the risk, so you have to handle this kind of conversion. Okay, you have to handle this kind of conversion. So my programmer will say ki okay, since you are not doing implicit kind of conversion, okay, what I will do, I will do explicit type conversion. So that's why when there is a probability of loss of data, then we are doing explicit type conversion. As the name suggests, we have to write something explicitly, right? So let's see what we have to write explicitly here. So here what we will do, let's see that part also. So let's remove this thing. Okay, so what we have to do, so when I am transferring the data from a larger container to a smaller container, I have to explicitly tell the system ki hey, I am doing this stuff. So here what I will do, I will write char. Okay, I will write char here. Similarly, here also what I will do, I will write char here. So this is what explicit type of conversion. Here I am explicitly telling the system ki hey, this is num value and I want to convert it to a character value. This is num1 value, I want to convert it to the character value. Result में कोई difference नहीं आएगा, guys. There will be no change in the result part. Okay, result will be same. The concept that is applied behind the scene, the concept that I have told you, that will remain the same. Here, why I am writing this line? Because here, if like the programmer has written this line, right? So if someone else is reading this line, here if someone else is reading this line, then he can easily come to know ki yes, here you are doing some implicit kind of you are doing some explicit kind of conversion here, right? And there will be a probability of loss of data. So here I have to be careful ki you can get some random output also. Okay, so this is to tell the people who are using the code. Like let's assume you are working on the code, and let's assume there is someone else who are working at the same time on your code. So here if you have written this case, then the next person can know ki yes, you have done this kind of conversion here, right? Yes or no? Please write in the chat if it is clear. Bhuvan, we will get 5 garbage value, right? We will get 5 garbage value. Again, why we will get 5 garbage value? Like what I think according to the concept, I will get 5 garbage value because here, if you will see, the data is stored, right? So it will take care of the first 8 byte, right? It will take care of first 8 byte, right? And the remaining byte will get lost. So here the 8 byte will be there and it will be same. If you are running the program again and again, this 1 liter of water will be there. So you will get 1 liter of answer, right? Whatever the data is there inside 1 liter, you will get the answer. Okay, so everyone is clear what is implicit kind of conversion and what is explicit kind of conversion and what happened behind the scene. Please write in the chat. So this is about the implicit kind conversion and explicit kind conversion. And let's come to the next part, right? That is float and double. Okay, float and double. Yeah. So guys, can you tell me like what is float, what is double? Any idea anyone has about float and double? Any new point you want to add? Like you want to tell the audience, ki, yes, we know something new about float and double. Anything? Any difference? Correct. So Mohan is correct here. Like he's saying ki hey, float is used for what? Float is used for decimal values, right? Decimal values, right? Let's assume 1.23, 2.6789, 31.37 like this, right? So we have some decimal value. So for that thing, we can use float or double, right? Any other? Yeah. So Adit is also correct. He's saying here. Okay, I have one doubt from Samarth also. Like he's saying here in implicit also needed mention the data type like explicit. No, no, Samarth. It is not like there we don't have to mention the data type. And yesterday we have given that reason, right? Let's take that part also. So Samarth has one doubt. Here you are doing the explicit kind of conversion, right? So there you are mentioning the data type, right? So what about implicit kind of conversion? So Samarth, tell me you have 1 liter of water, okay, and you have 4 liter of container. Okay, you have 1 liter of water that is filled and you have 4 liter of container. So what will happen if you will try to transfer the water in this 4 liter container? Is there any loss of data? Is there any loss of data, Samarth? No, no, right? So since there is no loss of data, so there is no need to write anything. Okay, it will be taken care by the compiler. Samarth, hope I am able to answer your doubt, right? Okay, till that time I'm getting answer from like most of you about float and double, right? So they are saying ki hey, 8-bit representation double is bit sized. Adit, like I also got confused like 8-bit representation. Okay, no, no, no. So yes, all clear, right? Okay, so let's take that. The first difference is the size, right? Float require 4 byte, okay, and double require 8 byte, right? This is the first difference between float and double, right, everyone? So since here float and double, right? So the second difference is what? The precision, right? So here you can store like you can have value up to 7 decimal digit, right? Starting from the first digit, 7 decimal digit starting from the first digit. Okay, this is a very important point. Starting from first digit, right? We will see this point. And for double, we are having up to 15 decimal digit, right? Decimal digit. Let's see this point. Starting from the first digit. Again, this is same for this one also and for this one also, right? And let's try to see with the help of example. Okay, then you will get the clear understanding. Okay, 1 minute. So here, now what I will do, I have a float, okay, float f is equal to 1.23456, right, and if I have to print the value of float, guys, can you guys tell me which format I should use here? If I have to print the value of float, which format I should use here? It is %c, %d, or something else? It is %f, right, everyone? It is %f, correct. So here what I will do, here I will write the value of like the variable name, that is f here, right? Let's save the code. Let's see what output I will get. Okay, so here dot slash a. Okay, yeah, so here dot slash a. So here you can see I am getting some output that is 1.234560, right? So here 0 is added. Okay, 0 is added. right? At the end, 0 is added. Can you guys tell me why 0 is added here? Anyone? Okay. And for float, you are saying ki, hey, the decimal digit will be up to 7 decimal digit, right? For completing bits. Okay. So what happens? This is a default behavior. Okay. This is a default behavior of the compiler. Okay. Default behavior. So if here like 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. 7. Till 7 digit it will print. Okay, this is a default behavior. It is saying ki, hey, 7 digit I will print. If you are having 7 digit, I will print that digit. If you are not having 7 digit, I will add 0 at the end. Okay, I will add 0 at the end, right? Everyone, let's see again. Please write in the chat what output now I will get. So I have float f is equal to 1.23456 and I have 7. Okay, let's assume 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what output I will get, guys? Please write in the chat. If I have this data and I have to print the value, what will be the output now? Correct. So again, what we are getting? We are getting up to 7 decimal digit, right? That is 7 digit we are getting. Okay. If I want up to 3 decimal digit, what I should use? If I want up to 3 decimal digit, what I should use? Please write in the chat. So here I should use, correct, I should use here 0.3. Okay, this is a way to tell the system ki, hey, I want the data up to 3 decimal digit. Okay, starting from the first digit. Again, this is a very important line, starting from the first digit. Okay, we will see why I'm again and again repeating the same line. Let's save the code. Let's see. This time compile the code, clear the screen, and let's see what output now I will get. Okay, so again I'm getting the correct output, right? That is 1.235. Okay, I'm getting 1.235. 123, not 123, 188. Okay, so guys, now what output I will get? Please write in the chat. This time what output I will get? Okay, anyone? This time what output I will get? So Divanshi is saying we will get 188.234. 188.234. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Okay, 18 like, let's see, clear and dot slash a. So we are getting 188.235, right everyone? Yeah, 235, 3 digit, because here we are defining the precision part, right? We are defining what? We are defining the precision part, right? Let's remove the precision part from here, right? Let's remove the precision part from here and let's try to play with this part. Let's try to say ki, hey, 188.23 4 5 6 7. Okay, now guys, what output I will get? This time what I have done, I have removed the precision part. You are saying, hey, when you are specifying the precision part, then what will happen? After decimal, whatever precision you are defined, like let's assume you are saying, hey, 0.3 here, 0.3. So after decimal, 3 digit will be printed on the output screen. If you are saying 0.5, 5 digit will get printed on the output screen. But what if I am saying ki, hey, there is no precision and I have to print this data? Now what output I will get? it get round off. Okay, it get round off. Like what? Charu Priya, right? Yeah. So there is a round off that happens behind the scene, right? So here they are saying whole number is printed. Let's see that answer also, right? Here, clear the screen. Okay, dot slash a. We are getting some output, right? We are getting some output, but what output we are getting? Let's see that part. Mhm. Here, right? So here 188 is correct, right? 188 is correct. After that 234 is correct. 234 is correct. After that 5 is correct. But after that we are getting some, like the answer is changed, right? Here we are having 6 and here we are having 58. Okay, so 357 till 7 digit we are getting the correct answer. Till 7 digit we are getting the correct answer, and after that we are getting some random answer. This is the behavior of float. Why? Because it is saying ki hey, I can print up to digit 7 decimal digit starting from the first digit. Okay, starting from the first digit. So whenever you are printing the answer, you will try to count the digit starting from the first digit, that is 3 plus 4 7. So till 7 I am getting some correct answer, and after that I am getting some random answer, right everyone? And the same thing is applied with double also, right? So for double, if you are trying to print the data up to 15 digit, you will get the correct answer. But after 15 digit, if you are trying to print the data, you will get some garbage value. Okay, everyone? Yes or no? So try to do like a lot of okay, try to play with this number and try to see the result. Okay, you will get the clear understanding, right? So here, and there is one more point, like I'm not discussing in deep, like what like the third difference here, that is you can see like on lot of web platform here, float is what? Single precision, right? Float is what? Single precision. And double is what? It is double precision, right? Precision. So this is a format, okay? This is a format and this is a format that is proposed. This is a format that is proposed by IEEE, okay? For representation of floating point number and for double point number, okay? This is just a format, right everyone? This is a format. एक नाम दे दिया गया कि it is single precision and double precision, and let's see that format also, okay? So here single precision format is saying कि है single precision is saying कि है according to this format it will occupy 32 bits in computer memory. Okay, 32 bits in computer memory, this we know, right? 32 bits in computer memory. What will happen? So this is the memory block, let's assume. Okay, the first byte, the first bit, one bit, this bit is allocated to sign. Okay, sign bit, this is called the sign bit. And after that the 8 bit is allocated to the exponent. Okay, and the remaining 23 bits is allocated to the mantissa part, right? To the mantissa part. So if I will say ki hey, -1 -2 into 10 to the power 9, right? So -2 into 10 to the power 9. So this minus is the sign bit, okay? Sign bit. And this 9 is the exponent part, okay? Exponent part. And this 2 is what? This is a mantissa part. Okay, this is a mantissa part. Similarly, for double precision, again, like for single precision, we are having 32 bits, okay, and for double precision, we are having 64 bits. That is, the first bit will be allocated to the sign bit, okay, and the remaining like the 11 bit will be allocated to the exponent part. Okay, and the remaining 52 bits, 52 plus 63, 64, yeah, 52 bits will be allocated to the mantissa part. And we know what is exponent, what is sign, and what is mantissa, right everyone? So this is a format that is proposed by IEEE saying कि hey, if you have to represent floating point data, then there is two format. So if you have to represent the floating point like float data, then what you will do? You will use signal precision. It will take 32 bits, and you know the structure, right? Here you know the structure, this structure, right? Like where was the structure? This one. Yeah, this structure will be there. Okay, and for double precision we are having 64 bit that will get allocated, and this is the format. Okay, and apart from this you don't need any other like you don't need to go in the deep. Okay, if you want you can google that part, and if you have any doubt please write in the chat. In the yesterday session like in the tomorrow session we will be discussing about that thing also, right, in detail. Yeah, yeah, correct, Aditya is correct, it is IEEE 754, right? So this is about the primary data type. So now let's start with the next topic, that is control statement, right? Control statement. Can you guys write in the chat why we need control statement? Anyone? Anyone who have the basic understanding of programming? Why we need control statement? Please write in the chat. A void data type, like Samarth, void means nothing. Okay, it is like void is not used with the data, like void is a data type that is not used with the data, right? It is used with the function. Okay, so if we have the time left we will discuss about the function part, right? So let's first discuss about the control statement, and after building the uh, concept of control statement we will be moving to the function if we have the time, right, Samarth? To control the flow of program execute, to stop the task until it is enough, to execute the flow of, like I'm getting a lot of different answer, and like all of you are correct here, right? So first thing, can you guys write in the chat what is the default behavior of system? Like it is some random execution that happen or some sequential execution that happens. So what happens? The default behavior is what? It is sequential in order, right? It is sequential in order. That is from int main, what will happen? It will execute the code line by line. That is this line, and after that this line, after that this line, after that this line, right? But there will be some cases where you have to skip a part of a code. Okay, skip a part of a code. You are saying ki, hey, I have some code here. Let's assume this is a code here. And according to the condition, you are saying, hey, I don't want to execute this code. Oh, this code is dependent on some condition. So if the condition is satisfied, you want to execute the code. And if the condition is not satisfied, you don't want to execute this code. So you want to skip a part of the code, right? So for that reason we use control statement. The second thing is what? When I have to execute a part of a code again and again, when I have to execute a part of a code again and again, right? Part of code again and again. Let's assume again the same thing. You have some code and you have to execute this code again and again. Then you can use control statement. And when you have to jump from one part to another part of the code, you can use control statement. So let's discuss about the first use case, that is when I have to skip a part of the code, right? So when I have to skip a part of the code, guys, which control statement I should use, right? So here I'm getting the answer, that is code is saying ki, hey, you can use if else. Okay, condition, yeah, if nested if, yeah. So here the first control statement is what? Selection statement. Okay, selection statement. And we can use what all selection statement we are having, like we can use selection statement when we have to skip a part of a code, right? Skip part of code here. So we have different selection statement, that is if else, if else if, right? So apart from that, we are having nested if, and we are having switch case also, right? We are having switch case also. So guys, let's discuss the if else, right? Let's discuss the first, that is if else. Can you guys tell me when I can use if else? Those who know about this part, please write in the chat in which problem statement I can use if else. In which problem statement? Anyone? In which problem statement, like at what point I can use if else? Yeah, it is correct. Like my question is clear, right? I am writing a program. At what point I should think, hey, I have to use if else? Two or more. Without two or like either two or more condition, like true or false. If we have two, correct. Divanshi is correct here. She's saying ki, hey, when we have two situation, when we want to choose two out of one, correct. Like Bhuvan has a correct definition here. He is saying ki, hey, when you have two possible options, okay, when you have two possible options and you have to choose one option among them, okay, choose one option among them, then you can go with if else. Simple, right everyone? Then you can go with if else. The syntax is what? You have to use if keyword. After that, here you have to write some condition, right? And after that, curly bracket, here you have to write some code, that is the body part. After that, you have to use else and again some code here, that is body of else, and here we have body of if, right everyone? Body of if here. So what will happen here? If the condition is true, if this condition is true, what will happen? I will execute the code inside the if block. After executing the code inside the if block, I will skip this part of the code. I will skip this part of the code when the condition is true. Right, everyone? Similarly, if the condition is false, here, if the condition is false, I will skip this part of the code and I will execute the body of else. Okay, I will execute the body of else here. Right, everyone? So here, let's take one example, right? What I want, here I want to, okay, I want to check whether a number is a even or odd number. Okay, check number is even or odd, right? Even or odd number. Okay, so what I will do, I have one number. Let's assume the number is int num, and let's assume there will be some number. Okay, so there will be some random number. It can be 2, 5, any number, right? Let's take 5 here. After that, I will write a check. Why I'm writing a check? Because now I have two options, whether a number can be even or whether a number can be odd. So I have two possible options and I have to choose only one option among them. So I will use if here and I will say, ki, hey, I have to write some condition, right? So we will be coming to the condition part. After that, the curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket, I will say printf. Okay, if the number is even, what I will do, I will write number is even. Okay, else what I will write, I will write printf number is odd, right? Number is odd here. Okay, can you guys tell me what will be the condition here? Please write in the chat what will be the condition here. Okay, like Maveen has already written ki, hey, you have to use modulo 2 is equal to, then it is even or else. Okay, so here he's saying ki, hey, you have to use a modulo operator, right? Correct. So here, so guys, can you write in the chat who all know about modulo operator, or like anyone who those like who don't know about the modulo operator? Please write in the chat. And it is correct. It is num modulo 2 is equal to 0, right? Num modulo 2 is equal to 0 is equal to 0 here, right? So this is the condition I have to write. No idea, sir. Okay, Naman is saying here I don't have any idea. Let's discuss that part, right? So Naman, for you, what you have to do, you have a number, let's assume you have a 2, okay, and you have one number, let's assume 10. Okay, and what you are doing is you are saying, hey, I have to divide 10 by 2. So what you will do, you will say, hey, 2 5s are 10, right? And there is some remainder here, right? This time the remainder is what? 0. So we have what? We have this part as quotient, okay, simple math, and this is what? This is remainder here. Okay, this is remainder here. So in programming, if I want to achieve quotient or if I want to achieve remainder, then let's see what will happen. So if I am writing 5 divided by 2, if I am writing like this, so what I will get? I will get the quotient part. Sorry, my mistake here. If I am writing 10 divided by 2, I will get what? 5 here. That is the quotient part here. Okay, quotient part here. And when I am saying ki, hey, 10 modulo 2, then what I will get? I will get the remainder wala data, that is 0 here. So this is a remainder, right? And why people are writing modulo 2 is equal to 0? So if you will divide any number, let's take 11, and if you will take the like if you will divide 11 by 2, what you will get? 2 5s are 10, and you will get 1. So whenever the number is not divisible by 2, you will get some remainder, you will get some value that is not equal to 0. Okay, you will get some value here. And when it is completely divisible by 2, let's assume you have number 6. So if you will see 2 3s are 6, right? So you will get 0 as remainder. So whenever you are getting 0 as remainder, you are saying ki, hey, I can conclude, I know what is even number, right? Even number are what? That are divisible by 2. So in order to check whether a number is even or not, I have to check whether it is completely divisible by 2 or not. And how I can check that part? With this 0. Okay, and how I can get this 0? If I am writing like this, num modulo 2, what I will get? I will get remainder. And what I have to do? I have to write a check. Hey, if the remainder is equal to 0, that means this number is completely divisible by 2. That means it is an even number. That's why here we have written what? Previous. Yeah, that's why here we are writing num modulo 2 is equal to 0. So if this condition is true, what will happen? I will execute this part of the code. I will execute this part of the code, and this part I will skip, right? And if this condition is false, right? If this condition is false, then the number is not completely divisible by 2. That means I will skip this part of the code and I will execute this part, that is number is odd number. Everyone is clear about if else and why I am using num modulo 2? Okay, yeah. So like let's see the comment also. Okay, so Virat has already done the assignment, right? So Virat, please submit the assignment in the link, not write the assignment in the chat, okay? Because if everyone will see the assignment, then they will not be able to build the problem solving skills, okay? So it is my request to complete the assignment in the, okay, submit the assignment in the that link itself, okay? Sir, do these relational operator return 0 and 1 in the, like, sir, do these relational operator return 0 and 1 to the conditional operator 2, like number returning 1 if true to the block? Yeah, so let's see that part also, right? So here Samarth, right? So he's saying ki here, if I will write like this, if 1, then printf inside if. Okay, please write in the chat, guys, what output I will get. Samarth has one question here. He's saying ki, hey, you are writing some relational operator, you are writing some condition, and on the basis of condition, whether the condition is true or false, you are saying ki, hey, either if block will get executed or else block will get executed, right? So here printf and inside else, what will be the output now? I will get some error or I will get some output here. Please write in the chat, guys. This is the last uh, question, and after that we will be discussing about the assignment and everything else, right? Is there another way, sir, that this even and odd condition? There is one more way, but like that is not in the syllabus. I have to like take a different class for that, right? But like the basic way is this one, right? So guys, can you tell it? Okay, so here I'm getting answer from Adit. He's saying ki hey, if part will get printed, right, right. So here, if you will see clear dot slash a, right. So here we are getting inside if. Why we are getting guys inside if? Because this one is treated as a true. Here, this one is treated as true, right? And 0 is treated as false, right? So guys, can you tell me this part, hey, if I am writing in place of 1, if I am writing 3 here, what output I will get? In place of 1, I am writing 3 here, what output I will get? Please write in the chat. Again, I will get inside if or I will get inside else. Correct, correct. So here, let's run the code. Okay. So again, we are getting inside it. So for any value apart from 0, we will get true as answer, right? So this is a conclusion of if else. So we are left with if else if, we are left with nested if. So what we will do, we will create a small problem statement, and with the help of that problem statement in the next session we will try to discuss about the nested if and the if else if ladder, right? And after that we will move to the loop part. Okay, so guys, this is all for today's session. And now if you have any doubt related to the assignment, related to the like anything, you can ask now, right? Okay. Any doubt, guys? So till that time, please write in the chat what all doubt you have. Okay, till that time, let's share the like those who are coming for the first time and those who don't know about the attendance part, how you can mark the attendance. So like here you can see in the live chat, right? So here he's saying the assignment is in our one link. Okay, yeah. For submitting your assignment, share the link. Correct. So here, in order to mark the attendance, you have to go to the link. Okay, and from this link, enroll here. Okay, let me enroll that this part, right? How you can upload the assignment. So what you have to do, 1 minute. Let me first tell you about the attendance part, right? Open the attendance link, and from here you can see the mark attendance button. If you are liking the session, rate the session out of 10. If you are interested in our 6-month Let's Upgrade full stack program, that is our data science program and our web development program, right? And in order to get more information about these program, what you can do, you can see the link, right? So from here you can go to the link. Okay, you can open the link, and here you can see the USP of our program, right? That is what all we are providing in this full stack sessions. Okay, that is our session will be 100% live. It will be like a project based session. Okay, and you will get a 100% placement assistant, and there will be career mentoring session, and after that you will get the recorded session projects, and you can see the rating here, and you can see the students that are placed in our bootcamp, right? Sorry, in our full stack program. And apart from that, here you can see the language that what we will be going to learn in this full stack program, and here you can see the projects that we are going to build. Okay, so in order to download the brochure, you can download the brochure from here. If you have any doubt apart from the brochure, you can mail us on support@letsupgrade.in, right? Similarly, we have one program for the this that is data science program. So in order to get the detail of the data science program, you can open this link here, right? So you will get the clear understanding, hey, what all thing we are doing. Again, the same USP. Okay, what all language we are going to learn. This all language. Okay, and here you can see the project that we are going to build, that is our Spotify face recognition, gesture recognition, Twitter sentimental analysis, and there will be one to two industry level project also, right? Apart from this one. And here you can see our trainer that is having more than 5 years of experience. Okay, and from here you can download the brochure also, right? So this is about the small gist of the program. If you are interested, you can mail us, and apart from that, here if you have anything to suggest, please write in the chat and submit the attendance. And let's move to the assignment one, right? Let's see the assignment one also. So here, uh, I think you will get some link here, right? Okay. So what project we are made in last session, whatever we have discussed till now, we will try to combine that thing and we will try to solve a problem statement with the help of that thing. Okay, it depends on the, like, I will give you two choices, try to make one choice, and according to that we will be discussing the project one. Okay. Okay, like Revanka, okay, so she's saying Charupriya, right? Charupriya is saying ki, hey, why modulo and why it is so here I have discussed Charupriya, right? So basically, if you are dividing any number by 2, what will happen? You will get some quotient and you will get some remainder, right? You will get some quotient and you will get some remainder. So here, if I am using the division symbol, what I will get? I will get the quotient part. If I am using the modulo symbol, I will get the remainder part. And Charupriya, please write in the chat what will happen, how I can identify whether a number is even or not. Right? In order to identify whether a number is even or not, that number should be completely divisible by 2. Right? Completely divisible by 2. And how I will get to know whether the number is completely divisible by 2 or not? If I will take a number, let's assume 10. Okay, and if I will divide by 2, what I will get? I will get 5 as quotient. Okay, that is 10, and I will get some remainder. So the remainder is what? 0 here. So whenever I am getting the remainder is 0, one thing is confirmed, that is this number is completely divisible by 2. And when this number is completely divisible by 2, that means this number is a even number. Right, Charupriya? So how I will get this remainder part? By this one. That is num modulo 2. So the moment you will do this part, you will get 0. And you are writing a condition ki, hey, 0 is equal to 0. That is true. Hope I am able to answer your question, right? So please tell us steps of assignment submission, right? So let's see that part also. Like, I have not submitted the assignment. That's why here you have the link, right? Uh, okay. So from where we can get the link? Anyone? Like, I have not submitted the assignment, so that's why. 1 minute. Let me see. Full stack program registration attendance assignment link. Okay, this is the one link. Okay, in the live chat you can see the one link, right? Let's open this one link. Let's see. mm, Mark attendance. Okay. Okay, so I think there will be like, I also don't know about that part. Okay, so I will write in the chat what will be the step, right? So here from the one link you can see mark attendance we are getting, right? But we are not getting the options for the assignment one. Anyone? Mark attendance, and here is the attendance button. And apart from that, there is no other button, right? Mm. Okay, I will talk to the management and I will see like how we can submit the attendance part, right? But what you have to do, I know the steps. You have to take the assignment, write the assignment, upload the assignment on the GitHub, and you have to submit the GitHub link, right? So try to do that part. And apart from that, what will be the step? Like, I'm not able to see the assignment link here. Okay, so I will talk to the team and I will see like how we can do that part, right? Sir, we have an options of view and submit assignment where Divanshi, in your उसके नीचे ऑप्शन है सर. अच्छा, इसके नीचे नहीं 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 लिंक. Just think this link, no. Yeah, you can check that part, right? Please help the people like those who are not able to get this part, right? But I have no GitHub account. Coder, what you can do, you have one Gmail account, right? With the help of Gmail account, you can create a GitHub account also, right? So after creating a GitHub account, you don't have to do like much. You have to just write the code, and after that, you have to just submit the code on the GitHub, right? See on the Google. If I have to see something, what I will do here, try to do that part also, right? How to upload a file, how to upload project or how to upload a file in GitHub, right? So if I will write this command, I will get some information, right, from the Google. Load file to GitHub, right? So here you can see you are getting a lot of link, right? You are getting a lot of link from this link, how to upload a project on GitHub, right? So like this, try to explore that part, right? Try to do something by yourself. Then you will get the right. Then you will get the learning. Okay. Don't wait for someone, right? If you have to learn, you will find a way, right? So try to explore that part by yourself. Okay. You can write a code anywhere. Okay. You can write a code on this online ID, or you can write a code on offline ID. We just want the code. We just want to see whether you have written the correct code or not, right? I have one doubt in React.js. Where should I ask? Could you please share your GitHub link to ask doubt or any other means to communicate with you? Aswath, right? Uh, in the next section, I will share you the GitHub link, right? You can paste the that part here, that there, right? Because I have to see the GitHub account because in this system I don't have that part, right? So last date of try to submit the assignment on time. Okay. Any other doubt, guys, apart from this? Okay. Aswath, please remind me tomorrow also. I will share that GitHub link, right, to you. And yeah. Okay. Aswath, what you can do, you can share your Gmail account, okay, and I will mail you, okay. Please share your Gmail account in the chat. सर अटेंडेंस लिंक करने पर सर्वर एरर शो हो रहा है फ्रॉम yesterday itself. हाँ, भूमि, this part, like in my system also I'm getting the same error, right? So I will talk to the management and I will see like whether the attendance is marked or it is pending, right? And according to that we will take an action. Okay, I will inform the management. Okay, it is not in my hand. Okay, I will talk to the team and they will do the part. Okay, time of submission, try to submit the assignment today itself because the question is very easy, right? GitHub link, Nikhil, what GitHub link? Okay. Yeah, Divanshi, like those who have any doubt, please write in the chat. Those who are completed with the part, you can leave, right? So we have the doubt session right now. If you have anything you have to anything to ask, please write in the chat. Anything apart from the session, anything else you have to ask, please write in the chat. Okay, we have 5 minutes, right? So you can ask anything. Okay. And where is that person? Like, Aswat, please give your Gmail account, right? Uh, yeah. Form submission. Okay, assignment is clear, right, everyone? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining the session. Okay. There are three conditions in question. Then which control statement should be used? Okay, this is a suspense, right? Try to use like whatever you think, Samarth, is correct according to your knowledge. And tomorrow we will be seeing that thing, right? What like if I have something like apart from two condition, if I have multiple condition, what options we have, right? In the selection statement. So from there we will try to understand that part, right? Yeah. So any other doubt, guys? Kindly make bootcamp on MongoDB. Okay. Okay, Ankur. I will like yeah. Any other doubt, guys? No, right? So this is all for today's session, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the session. And Aswath, I'm still waiting for your GitHub. Sorry, not GitHub. That Gmail, right? Gmail part. So if you are not comfortable, what we can do, like tomorrow, I will share the GitHub link, and there you can ask that out, right? Or I will create a new account, and there I can share you the. Okay, I've sent you. I have sent my mail ID. Where you have sent the mail ID, Aswad? Like I'm not able to get the mail ID. Okay. What is the best language for airline companies? Daniel, like it depends on the use case, right? Like how you are using that airline. Like if you are having the airline companies, then what you want from that part, right? What is the problem statement? Any language is dependent on the problem statement, right? So if you have to do the this part, that is the front end and back end wala part, that is you have to design a web page for your airline companies, then you can use the React library in the front end part, or you can use the Next.js. Okay, you have to explore, Daniel, right? You have to explore that part. Hey, why I can use React? There are certain libraries and framework that are available, that is your Angular, React, Next.js, right? Try to explore that part, which framework is best suited. Okay, and similarly in the backend part also, whether to go with Java, Python, and which will give me more advantage. And if you like, if you are confused, what you can do, you can give 10 to 15 days to each and every department, that is to the backend part and to the front end part, and after that try to compare ki, hey, what is best suiting like for the problem statement, right? So hope I'm able to answer your question. Above it is there. Okay, what is the best language? Okay, which language is best for web backend, web full stack backend? Okay, Samarth, like I code in React.js and I find like more comfort. Like those who have started, like someone has started with Angular, they find Angular as good. But since I am using React.js, so according to me, React.js is good. But you can move to Next.js also, right? Because React.js is client side rendering part. Okay, so Next.js is both client side and server side, right? So try to see that part ki, hey, why that React.js is good and why Next.js is good. Okay. Apart from that, in the backend, if you are comfortable with Java, you can use Java. If you are comfortable with Python, you can use Python. Okay. Then if you are using Java, then you have to use a framework, that is Spring Boot, right? Similarly, in JavaScript, if you are comfortable with JavaScript, you can use Node.js. Okay. So like this, you have to explore that part, right? Nikhil, like after submitting the assignment, you will get the link, right? From there, you can submit the assignment. From the description part, you will get the link here. You can see the link here, right? Mm, assignment link, right? From here, you can go and see like where is the link, right? When we will get a certificate, you will get a certificate after completing the session, right? After completing the bootcamp, you will get the certificate. So guys, this is all for today's session. Hope you have enjoyed the session. Have a great night. Okay, let's end the session here, right? So thank you for joining the session. Okay, thank you.